According to investigators, the driver gave detectives a phone number, which led to the identification of Milton. Deputies arrested Milton Sunday afternoon.
Bro, that's actually a really good point. You ordered the lift. They have your information. Like, what? Ah, man. If you're going to be a criminal, at least don't be a stupid one.
What's up? I'm Antwan.
And I'm Antwanette.
And we are Antwanette. Thanks for watching our channel. Make sure you leave the notification bell on to get all information about new uploads. Here we have a video we're reacting to in case of
Latarian Milton. Everybody remembers him as the I want to do ratchet stuff with my friends.
I want to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
Back in the day. Well, Antwan found out that there's been some sort of updates with him. So we just kind of thought we would reminisce on when he first went viral, find out what other ratchet stuff he's gotten into, and see where he is currently. A kid starts off doing crazy stuff like that, it's only gonna get worse.
Without further ado,
Latarian Milton is not your typical 7-year-old. Few his age have ever driven an SUV up and down several busy streets. It all started at his mother's townhouse. Latarian says he took the car keys and hopped into his grandmother's Dodge Durango.
When I came through the back door, I looked on the counter, my keys were gone.
the whole SUV. How is that even possible for, like, how old was he there? Like 10?
I think they said 7. His head probably can't even look
No,
over the
it's
steering
definitely not
wheel. And also,
yeah.
Did you see the size of his pants? Like, I understand we
For
was
sure,
all sagging, but bro looks like
He definitely had on a adult, like, cargos on. You know what I mean?
Those are somebody's cargo
His
shorts.
big brothers and ass cargos he had on.
Yeah, he already walking around like he a little gangster.
I took my grandma car because I got mad at my mom, and then I saw and had my friend come in, and he smokes with cigarettes.
He started the vehicle and put it into gear.
I yanked the...
He's like, he smokes with cigarettes.
Yo, so you stole a car, you got mad at your mom, your friend smoked cigarettes. This kid need to go to another school district or something like that. This required major intervention from parent to parent.
The fact that this kid went viral.
Everybody laughed at it.
Yes, everybody laughed at it. And to a certain extent, we all played a role and fed into this bad behavior.
And it goes to show he's a smart kid. To really be able to operate a vehicle and know how to do that. I mean, it's grown adults who can't operate a car and never got their license, you know?
If y'all would have saw me when I had my permit.
I yanked it. I yanked the thing.
And off they went, 2 7-year-olds alone on the road. Latarian drove several miles through Lake Park and Palm Beach Gardens.
We got the one call that I told you about of a driver in the vehicle who looked too short to be able to see over the steering wheel.
Along the way, he ran over 2 mailboxes, hit 2 parked cars in a Costco parking lot, and struck 2 moving cars near Walmart.
I want to do it because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things. To drive into a car.
But did you know that you could perhaps kill somebody?
Yes, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
It all ended on Investment Lane and Consumer.
I don't remember all of those details.
Neither.
He hit mailboxes, 2
cars.
parked cars,
Yeah.
and 2 moving cars, I think they said.
So 4 cars.
So 4 cars in total.
Yeah, and he went in the Costco lot, so he could have hit people.
He could have hit people.
He could have hit somebody really hard enough to kill him. Even the cars he hit, if it was somebody in his cars, he could have really, or he could have killed himself, you know, in that, whole process.
Or the other 7-year-old. I didn't realize there were 2 of them. I thought he was in there by himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, these kids are wild.
I wanted to do hood rat things with my friends. I mean, we all want to do hood rat things with our friends.
Especially when we were young. But not this extreme, you know, and not this young.
No.
You know, at least be a teenager. You know, I went to school, and I remember, like, I went to school in a certain neighborhood, and we did encounter some kids that would steal cars before. But these were teenagers at least, you know. But this is like a baby practically stealing cars. And teenagers are really young too. I'm not saying it's justified, but you know, a 7-year-old doing this type of stuff is extreme. I mean, this is like, you know.
And that's the other thing. Not to get on video games, but I love a good theft auto. One of my favorite things is to steal cars and mow people over. But you know, I understand that that's not real. But at 7, the space between like fantasy and reality is so very narrow. So
the
it's
kids
like,
don't understand the extent of certain things, you know, the consequences as much as an adult does. So
Drive. That's where Latarian hit the curb and sideswiped the sign. The SUV took snapping off one of its axles and wheels. A grandmother's rage.
I want to whip his behind. That's what I want to do right now. If I thought they wouldn't take me to jail, I'd whip his behind right now.
You don't think he should be punished for all of this?
Just a little bit no video games for a whole weekend.
And one
God. Oh, Oh, that's such a child's
I mean,
mindset.
it goes to show you how much of a kid this is. You know? He did a really, adult-like move, but this is still a very young kid with that, especially with that type of answer. He's like, yeah,
no video games.
So you need everything banned. TVs, everything, candy. Yeah, you need full restrictions.
Her grandma's car though.
Yeah.
Grandma's cars ain't cheap. Yeah. I'd be like, yo, your little behind gonna mow some grass or something.
Oh yeah.
Cause
for
it's like
years.
You gonna fix my car. He gonna have a lemonade stand. He gonna be washing cars. He gonna be mowing grass. He gonna be delivering newspapers. He gonna be
laundry up,
yes. He gonna be outside. It's also sad because at 7, you already see him like essentially being hovered over by the police. Yeah. And it's really sad because at 7, like you shouldn't be having these sorts of interactions with law enforcement, and it feels like foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Are you sorry? You understand that now your grandma's going to have to pay to have those cars fixed because you hit those cars.
I didn't even think about that. Not only her car, but all the other cars that were hit because of him. Yeah. This clip is the next time that we see Latarian in the news.
Right, and Latarian Milton spent about
Bruh, isn't that bad? What the fuck? Get me out this hit town.
That's definitely not him.
That's not him.
It's not him, but it's reminding you of him, but it's not him.
He looks like it.
Right, and Latarian Milton spent about 10 minutes in court this morning. He learned that he will not be home anytime soon. He will have to wait to hear from the judge the next court date. We last spoke with Latarian Milton in 2015. He had just completed middle school and was looking forward to the next step.
I get to school in high school because be able to play on the football team, have some good success there.
This is Milton entering a West Palm Beach courtroom Monday to face charges stemming from an armed robbery and carjacking. Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies say a Lyft driver picked up 4 young males and a female early Sunday morning and drove them to Windora Way in West Palm Beach. That's where the female exited the vehicle. Investigators say the suspects told the driver to take them to another location. When the driver refused, authorities say one of the suspects pulled out a handgun and hit the driver in the back of the head. The driver says he got out of the
Oh my goodness.
Was robbed of his wallet and jacket. He later told deputies that Milton, who was in the front passenger seat, got out and hopped into the driver's seat and sped away with the other suspects. According to investigators, the driver gave detectives a phone number, which led to the identification of Milton. Deputies arrested Milton Sunday afternoon. We first met.
Bro, that's actually a really good point. You ordered the Lyft. They have your information. Like what? Ah, man, if you're going to be a criminal, at least don't be a stupid one. You know what I'm saying?
We first met Milton in 2007 when he was 7 years old. He had just stolen his grandmother's SUV and went on a joyride through Lake Park in Palm Beach Gardens.
I want to do it because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things.
If they wouldn't take me to jail, I'd whip his behind right now.
Back in court, the judge ordered Milton to remain at a juvenile facility until his next court date. And the woman you saw in that video is Latarian Milton's grandmother. She did not want to talk as she left the courtroom today. However, she did say that she will continue to pray for him. Latarian Milton is due back in court on Friday. The other suspects have not been caught yet.
That's even worse. So you're not even the one who busted dude upside the head. You just drove off and nobody got caught.
And I guess, he didn't want to snitch on his friends, so he didn't really, Yep.
Yeah, but this is him in juvie. So he's still young.
He's still a minor.
Yeah.
He's still a minor.
And he's already stealing another car. And then his poor grandma.
Oh, yeah.
His poor grandma.
I see why she won't make no statement. She's tired of making statements for this kid.
But it's sad.
Yeah. So it looks like he went to juvie in this incident. I don't know what year this was, but this is many years after. As recently as 2023, it was like Latarian got into some more trouble. It looks like this happened in New Jersey, actually. He got arrested for an assault and resisting arrest.
Latarian Milton was charged with simple assault and resisting arrest, eluding, after being apprehended by Upper Saddle River Police last month. A 22-year-old man that was an internet sensation as a child was arrested last month in Bergen County, according to records obtained by Real Garden State. On the night of February 11, 2023, Upper Saddle River cops were dispatched to 274 Route 17 North after a physical domestic dispute was initially reported to the Paramus Police Department via 911. Body cam and dash cam footage of the arrest were withheld from the release for the same reason. Based on the redacted report, all that is known about the incident is that a red Honda with Florida license plate was observed abruptly exiting a parking lot directly into the right lane of the travel on Route 17 North. The vehicle was stopped just south of Williams Drive in Ramsey, New Jersey, and Milton was placed under arrest without further incident. Milton was served with 2 criminal complaints, simple assault and resisting arrest, and was transported to the Bergen County Jail, according to police report.
So it looks like the Latarian is still finding himself in trouble in another state. Looks like they're originally from Florida, and I think he moved to New Jersey. Different state, different location. You know, same issues he's getting caught up in constantly. This was about 2 years ago. We're now 2025. So I hope Latarian is kind of finding himself out of trouble. Maybe change his lifestyle, his habits. Maybe some of the company he keeps, and staying away from these cars. Well, it's like him and cars just don't mix. I mean, he's either stealing them or he's like wrecking them or driving recklessly.
Well, this one, it was a domestic dispute, it said.
Okay.
So, but he just happened to be in the car.
Erratically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they probably noticed it. So, still a car involved nonetheless.
Yeah, but I think it's interesting. I didn't know, one, that Jersey had laws against releasing things about domestic disputes. I mean, he's 22. He's still really young.
Yeah.
There's more than enough opportunity for him to still change his life around. It's not like he murdered anybody.
Yeah.
And if he works hard enough, he can work through whatever criminal record he will end up with.
Yeah.
So I do hope that, Jesus takes the wheel. Yeah. And instead of letting the Latarian take the wheel, so we can drive him to where he needs to go.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you guys have any updates on Latarian and what he's doing nowadays, let us know in the comments. It's kind of sad to kind of see how his trajectory went from being a child and constantly getting into trouble throughout the adulthood. And he's not a kid anymore, so these charges are going to get more severe and heavier as he gets older if he keeps getting into trouble. So hopefully, this will be the last we hear about Latarian. I wish the young man very well in the future and in his life. Any updates about this young man, let us know, and hopefully there's no more bad news.
Yeah.
And
if you're out there or you see this, come across this video, maybe become a mechanic or something. It seems like you have an interest in cars.
Or a NASCAR driver. Yeah,
well.
Or become a professional Grand Theft Auto player or something.
Yeah, or something. Get into
take it out on the game. Reality is
streamers make such good money nowadays. And
you already went viral as a kid. You could take that, internet fame with you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But we do wish you
all the best wishes and everything. Your livelihood and so there you have it, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching that content. Again, we like to send our appreciation to all our supporters. We're getting a bit of subscribers here lately. We're very grateful for that. We're still a small YouTube channel. So like, share, subscribe as always, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Bye.